Hey everybody, it's your Professor David Britt. Just wanted to provide my introduction this week as you begin uh, this course in the degree program. So whether this is a graduate course or an undergraduate course, what we do is we have our students provide that introduction to find out a little bit about you. I always like to tell this story. It's an absolutely true story. A couple of years ago, I had people do introductions in the course. They posted those. And I had one student who contacted the other student and said, "Hey, I saw in your introduction that you have a background in whatever this discipline was, and our company is currently looking for someone who has who needs we need the skills that you say you have in that position. And if you're interested, what I'll do is I'll send you the job description, and I'll get you connected if you would like to get an interview." Well, long story short, person sent the resume, got the interview, got the job. Okay, all because they gave a really good personal introduction in the graduate course. So true story. So don't phone these in. This is might get you a new job, might get you something else as you go through. So. My background, by the way, is not in higher education. It's in corporate business. I spent 25 years in consumer packaged goods sales and marketing. I was director of trade marketing for the Gatorade division of the Quaker Oats Company. I did that for a few years. And then I was senior vice president of sales and marketing for Conagra Foods and had $2 billion in sales and 600 people and all the corporate stuff that goes along with that, including the headaches, right? And did that and retired early. And my wife and I bought an 18-room boutique hotel and fine dining restaurant north of Seattle. And we did that for a few years. We started a hospitality and small business consulting company. We sold the hotel, but we kept the consulting company. And that is still in practice today. So I still go out and do some industry-wide speaking. My wife does some quality assurance work throughout the country. But we're winding that down a bit. I've been working now at Charleston Southern for about 11 years. I came on board as an adjunct early on, wasn't looking for it, but it just kind of fell in my lap. And then a few years ago, the university came to me and said, what we'd like to do is have a person with business experience like you've had develop our master's program for us. And so the program that you're in now, if this is the master's program, the MSON program, I was a design team leader on that, putting it together, focused on application. We had a saying when we were developing this program that we need to make sure the students learn it today and use it tomorrow. And that was our mantra going forward. A little bit about me personally. Been married to my wife for almost 35 years now. We have 2 children. I have a son and his wife, and he has a son, so I have a grandson. And I have a daughter and her husband, and she has a little girl. So I have a granddaughter on that side. Both of them live in Dallas, Texas. I live in Dallas, Texas. And the reason I live in Dallas, Texas is because I have grandchildren and children who live here in Dallas. I'm coming to you today from Watermark Community Church. This is a huge church. If you haven't ever heard of it, you probably have if you're in church circles much, but this is huge. I'm up here in an area called the Loft, and they open their building for just the average Joe to come in and have coffee and do other things. And so just a really great ministry that they have here. One of the reasons I like working for Charleston Southern is we can integrate faith. We can talk about faith unapologetically, and I like to do that as well. I mean, obviously, we're here to get business concepts, and you can hear someone's making a frappuccino this morning. But that's really important to me. So as we get started in this course, what I'd like to do is I'd like to pray for you. I'd like to pray for you and and hopefully get you started on the right track. All right. So let's do it. Lord, thanks for these students who've looking to invest their time, energy, efforts, and talents in furthering their education. This is going to be a big task for them. And so, Lord, I pray that you give them patience, understanding. Lord, I also pray that I will be able to communicate the concepts of this particular course to them in such a way that they'll be able to apply it but they'll be able to put it into a context for their life personally, professionally, and even spiritually somewhat. So, Lord, bless the next 7 weeks, and I pray that there'll be just quantum leaps of understanding as we go forward. So bless these students, all right? Thank you. Amen. Take care. Have a great week. If you ever need me, make sure you reach out and contact me, and I'll talk to you quite a bit over the next few weeks, all right? Take care.